Welcome back to Oseram Gaming and our playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West. We are standing here outside of Chain Scrape, getting ready to take care of some additional little side errands before we move on and find studious bodies. So, we wanted to talk to the magistrate who we saw outside of Ulvund's tent.
Savior, thank you for taking the time, and my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Carja for the bristlebacks help Ulvund get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chain Scrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Carja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the mad Sun King. Even with the valley working again, Ulvund hopes he can stir up enough resentment against the Carja to call for a strike.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of barren light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chain Scrape.
So we've heard.
Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
Alright.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Carja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding barren light instead.
Okay. Well, quests. Side quest. Activate. Show on map. Maybe we'll grab a charger along the way. Or I keep seeing that and thinking that it is a loot crate, and it's not. It is, that little blue icon in there is Machine Strike. Game board. And I have very little interest in playing that on screen. Because,
You lost or something?
no.
Need any help?
I do like playing, chess, but, I don't know. It's one of those things, it's boring to watch, as far as I'm concerned. Alright.
To keep me going.
And we sneak up on you without alerting any of your friends. Yes, we can. Wrong trail.
No, that's not. Huh?
Don't run into people.
Drunk?
No, not quite. It's a loot crate there. Alright. Come on.
Stay here.
No, don't stay here.
Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. Dead bristleback by the falls. Gotta check it out.
Stop!
Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there. I better keep following the trail up. Okay.
I forget that these things break better than horses in Red Dead. Yeah, there's some medicinals along the way. Lots of medicinals. Yeah. Alright. That was cool.
Ready for anything now?
Might as well get some bitter leaf as well. So I don't know when I'll need to hook again. Oh. That'll be nice. I can't wait to unlock that. I hope it's not tied to the hunting grounds challenges though and the arenas. Because I really don't want to have to put that
An old
on
mine. And a lot of
camera.
broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how?
Okay, you stay right there.
Yes. This cave leads out of the Daunt.
It's bitter leaf in a crate. Little supply cache. Nice. Okay. That ain't good.
Okay, let's see where this leads.
Alright.
The old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way.
Fall off the cliff, Aloy.
There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion?
No. Great.
Weasel. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. I'll go through you if I have to.
Any more?
Okay. Better take a look at where the smoke's coming from.
Alright, level 6 reached. That's nice. We'll, gather some more loot. This isn't the one we took down. Ah. Lots that we, Okay, anything else around here before we head up? Not seeing anything.
There's a lot of smoke. Looks like the mine runs pretty far back. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. This note's addressed to Ulvund. Looks like this mine was supposed to be shut down. Ulvund must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found.
No. Damn it. Damn it. Again, I hate this. There we go. Now, how did I just do that? I'll figure it out. Eventually, I will remember how that works.
So Ulvund was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? But from where?
Just saw something. Oh, yeah. How do I get that supply crate? Is there another way into that crevice? Or do I have to blow it? Because I don't want to blow it. And I don't think this is gonna work.
All that.
Nope. Unless... Can I just jump down in here? Yeah, okay. Alright. No! Jeez. That was close. I don't want to jump off any ledges that'll get me killed. Thank you very much. Because that one certainly will cause problems.
Dead bristleback down there?
Yes,
Car
sir?
tracks must have given way under it.
Yeah, there is a dead bristleback down there. There's something down there. I don't care. We're just gonna get out of here. Alright. Did I just run something over? Yeah. Yeah. We ran over a squirrel. A squirrel was not squirrely enough. Hello. Follow the trail, please. Thank you. Back to chain scrape. Why do I dismount when I make him jump? That shouldn't be happening. There we go. But episodes of this series going forward, I'm going to have to be very careful with how much combat I end up
That's not her.
doing, because the more action-packed scenes, that is what is causing the file size to balloon up. So
What's it take to get a drink around
Savior,
here?
what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvund's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think.
That Ulvund's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking.
okay, where's my mouse?
I need to go.
Of course.
Okay.
If I'm gonna find out where the bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going?
Yeah, we're not doing the chain scrape. Alright, well, looks like we are going to go talk to Claudius. Do I want to order some food to go? I think not. Not at the moment. Don't know who that was, but she's a little drunk. I don't think she's gonna have
Find you later.
the best singing voice in all the Daunt.
Ulvund must be through.
Alright,
Oi, miss.
but
Not again.
I see another loot crate. There we go.
I hear you.
When do you think you could fix this lucky hammer of mine? I'd buy you a drink, but I'm not exactly made of shards, you know? Next round on
Ah, finally.
I could take her. Ignoring me again?
Yes, we're ignoring you. Whoever.
High time you made up your mind.
Ulvund can't just ignore us like this, can he?
Can I get a good price?
We almost died
Why am
because
I
of
the
him.
one selling?
Have you seen us? What are we supposed to do?
Have Arnold throw his
I see you all made it back.
Hammer and tongs. That they did, Huntress. They tell me you blasted through the problem. Lokuf here came back trembling like a twig.
Hey! What's important is everyone made it out. No thanks to Ulvund.
Have you talked to him yet?
We're on the waiting list.
Doesn't have the guts to face all of us at once.
We need to
course
stick
not.
together, in case he decides to send his goons over. You're all banged up as it is. I can deal with Ulvund. You don't need to stick around.
We know, you old hammer.
Just stay safe.
Okay. Well, we know what happened with them now. That's good. Alright. Where am I going? Okay. Need to make a V.
Looking sharp as ever.
Alright.
I'll drink you under the table anytime.
Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone? Anyone?
Keeping the sun up, just
Yeah.
might say it back.
He's up top, isn't he? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, before we go and talk to him, we'll loot that.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When I've
says...
cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Get your pompous ass moving, priest.
Well,
Alright.
now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first. And maybe take Petra up on that drink.
So, we have some new quests, but we'll see what's what. I am not playing Machine Strike, thank you. But I'll talk to Petra.
Aloy, change your mind about that brew? Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Ulvund grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Carja are an odd bunch. But overall, they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Talon. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
Sure. Do I want to go through all these? No.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
Okay. Yeah, we didn't go to the free heap in Zero Dawn, but we met Petra at the Battle of Meridian. She's the one who got the cool Oseram cannons ready for us.
So about Ulvund.
That we used against
around
the
here, everything's about
Deathbringers.
Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Carja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Okay.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Oseram claims in the Daunt under Oseram law, even though they're on Carja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Carja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Oseram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Carja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Carja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for what exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Oseram law, it's theirs. Not that Talon Cleanbrokers ever lost sleep over any law breaking.
Who is this Talon Cleanbroker?
Just some chuff-huffing pondsman. Got a shop here in town. Lived in Chainscrape since there was a Chainscrape. He and Ulvund go back a ways. Like a pair of coals and a campfire, those two.
So Talon works for Ulvund?
Ha! Ulvund might think so, but Talon scrapes up his own scams. And he ain't the type to let a few refugees get between him and Stormbird salvage.
Okay.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Talon making it rougher.
Petra said Ulvund has a shop here in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. So. Alright.
How many times it'll blow their damn arm off? You say that like it's
Well, we will go to the Carja camp.
I can get around faster if I find a charger to override.
Be welcome, Outlander.
I didn't mean to smack my charger. Poor thing. Alright. Yeah, we're heading up the hill again. Hey, managed to cross the creek that time without the... Wait. Okay, yeah, we're on the right path to the Twilight Carja camp. Up to the mine entrance again, I guess. Because I don't particularly care to talk to Ulvund. Alright. Continue up the hill.
Those people are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for Chainscrape.
It's not gonna back down.
Damn it. Alright.
Not looking good, folks.
Damn you, you freaking burrower. I should have had that kill.
Much better.
more machines on their way.
Get to safety! I'll handle the rest!
I'll help the door.
Damn you! No! What the hell? Oh crap, I completely forgot about this. I completely forgot about this. Hello. There we go. Midnight blue. Focus. Alright. Aloy. Hello.
Down it goes!
Hello. We cannot find a way. There we go. You will in a minute, as soon as I get back up the damn cliff. Yeah, I completely forgot about being able to climb these cliffs.
Made that count.
There we go.
You know, even if you kill these machines, them Shadow Carja ain't gonna be safe.
We killed that one. And that one. Damn it.
That's the last of them.
Really?
Better check on the refugees.
No, we're going to gather our spoils of war first. And some medicinal herbs, since we used a bunch.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
Yeah, I completely forgot that you can climb cliffs and other crazy-ass rock faces and impossible spots in this game. And I love that. I absolutely love the rock climbing element. I've said it before in the Zero Dawn series, but I used to do some rock climbing, and one thing that annoys me is the fact that Aloy would be climbing in very cold areas on very cold, snowy rock faces. And that is just no good. If you've ever done any sort of rock climbing, then you know even in the middle of summer, the rock faces get really damn cold. Alright. There we go. We'll call our charger. Okay.
Lie still.
Is it bad, Lokasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine. Is everyone okay? Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day. Are you sure about that? We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs. And as soon as our Sun Priest returns, our path will be clear. For now, we wait. Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of... Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it. Savohar says it's not suitable for us. Who? Our Sun Priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding light. Okay, and where is this Savohar? He went up to the tower to meditate 3 days ago, and he won't come down until the sun shows him the way to our new home. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be. I see. And how long do you plan on waiting for him? Until he returns. He will return. He must. You're Shadow Carja, aren't you? We are the Order of Twilight. The difference being... When the usurper Avad killed his father, we fled with the Carja in Shadow to Sunfall. Our lives there were difficult. Savohar saw our misery, lifted us up, protected us from the corrupt priests and heartless kestrels. When their rule ended, Savohar led us from the Shadowlands. The long night ends, and the setting sun will lead us to salvation, he said. And so he named us the Order of Twilight. We journeyed west in search of a better life. Why didn't you go back to Meridian? Avad is a patricide. We will not kneel to the likes of him. We must walk in twilight to our new home. Savohar will lead us there. Uh-huh. There's an Oseram in Chainscrape, Tolland. He wants the Stormbird up there. Yes. He was here just yesterday. A very unpleasant man, even by Oseram standards. He made all manner of threats. But we will not be intimidated.
That's all well and good, but he's got friends. Sooner or later, his whole gang will show up.
Savohar will come through. He always does. We just need to give him more time.
You're out of time, Lakasha. You need to consider packing up and—
We won't leave him. And we won't let others disrupt his meditation.
Well, they're going to try. Your priest, Savohar. You said he's been up there 3 days?
His meditation can't be rushed.
So he does this often? Meditating for days on end?
Well, it doesn't usually take this long. But he will guide us through. He always has. We have faith.
Sure, but shelter looks like a more pressing concern. Look at yourselves. Those machines nearly wiped you out. And Oseram thugs are watching you, just waiting to strike. You're in danger here. You need to grab Savohar and get out.
Our situation. This is the worst we've endured. I know we cannot stay here, but without Savohar to guide us, I don't...
Let me up there. And I'll convince him it's time to move on.
But his meditation... If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible, I suppose. Please, be careful. The trail up to the tower is falling apart. Savohar is strong, but it could not have been an easy climb.
It rarely is.
Let the Nora pass.
Okay. Now, the main question is there a campfire around here? Because, yeah, right there. Okay, so we are going to save because, I really don't have time to do this whole little quest within the 2 or 3 minutes. So we are going to end here. Yes. But before we do have some skill points to spend. So we're going to go in. We have 3 points, and okay, we're gonna learn that. Is this more damage when you are dangerously wounded? Yeah, we're gonna learn that too. So, what else can we look at? Resonator blast. Target. I like that. Okay. So we are slowly making our way through our inventory. I'm gonna do another manual save. We'll overwrite what we just did. And if you have enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And Aloy and I will be back in the next one to find Savohar on this Twilight Path. Enjoy the rest of your day, and bye for now.